I You're joined by the yours truly, Shaun Johnson, and
Trent Thomas.
and we're going to discuss about the upcoming NFL season and make our prediction on the Super Bowl, early prediction. Since the most biggest free agency signings have been made already, and the draft is coming up with the combine almost pretty much over. What team's making to the Super Bowl next year?
The Baltimore Ravens are making the Super Bowl next year.
The Lamar Jackson choke artist himself making the Super Bowl?
That's such a bad narrative. It's not even true. It's not even true. It's not true at all.
How is it not true?
It wasn't his fault. It was the head coach's fault.
How is it the head coach's fault?
He called the plays.
He called the plays, okay? It's the job of the NFL players on the field to execute the plays. They train hours on end.
But they were bad plays. There's a definitive bad plays and good plays. And he was calling majority bad plays.
So it is true that the Ravens in the playoffs, the first half of the games, they run heavy offense, and they succeed at that. And then the second half, they strictly pass. And some people see this as an excuse. I don't see this as an excuse. Yes, it's weird. But as the NFL players on a such high recognized team, I feel like you guys should be able to run and pass the ball.
Well, it's not really up to Lamar to pass. Like he didn't get to decide. He didn't have that much control over the offense at that time. That was back when it was just like John Harbaugh and the offensive coordinator calling plays. He didn't really have a chance to call an audible and change the play.
Well, besides the choke artist in Baltimore, I think our home team here in Pennsylvania is going to win. Philadelphia Eagles, always one of the top 3 offenses and defenses in the league in the last 5 years.
Is that true? That's true.
In the past 5 years, under Jalen Hurts' under Jalen Hurts' leadership, yeah. We have been the top 3 defense for the last 4 years. Top 3, top 2, and then the best defense when we lost that tragic Super Bowl to the Chiefs.
Super Bowl was amazing.
But we were the second best defense when we won the Super Bowl against the Chiefs. Remember that 44-22 victory. And I think it's redemption year. Our offensive play caller, he's out of here. We got a new one. I believe one of the position coaches in Green Bay. We got Green Bay has been a good team. I think it's our year.
I don't think so. I don't think it's your year at all.
Why do you not think so? Top in each of our positions, other than safety and maybe linebacker, we have a top 3 guy in each position.
You're going to sit here and tell me you think Jalen Hurts is top 3. You're going to tell me that.
Name 3 other quarterbacks that you think could beat him.
Beat him? Who can outskill him? Lamar Jackson, Jalen Hurts, Mahomes.
Lamar Jackson, Jalen Hurts can outskill himself. You sure about that?
I'm saying Lamar Jackson is a better player than Jalen Hurts. You know what I'm trying to say.
Oh, well, yeah, but I just asked you the top 3 quarterbacks, and you just said Lamar Jackson, Jalen Hurts, and Patrick Mahomes.
I'm thinking, no, I said Lamar. I might have said that, but I meant Lamar, Mahomes, and Josh Allen. In no order, but Lamar's number 1.
So Mahomes last year just went 6-8 before he got injured and didn't play the last 2 games of the season.
Matter of fact, you know who else is better than Jalen Hurts? Dak Prescott.
Dak Prescott's
absolutely.
You want to talk about choke artists? Let's roll over to Dak Prescott. How many playoff wins do you think he has in
Not a
his
lot.
8th season as a quarterback last year, going into his ninth season. How many playoff wins do you think he has?
Probably not a lot.
One against the Green Bay Packers 2 years ago, actually.
You know who else? I think Sam Darnold is better than Jalen Hurts.
Sam Darnold. Do you think Sam Darnold is a better quarterback?
Yes.
Or do you think he's a system quarterback?
I think he's a better quarterback. I think he does what Jalen Hurts does, but better.
Yeah, but he's a turnover merchant against like teams that he shouldn't be turning the ball over against.
Let's get back to the main subject. Why do you think the Eagles are gonna win the Super Bowl? For what purpose?
We have Jalen Hurts, which at his best is easily a top 3 quarterback. He was a top 10 quarterback last year.
Okay, I'll give you top 10.
But at his best, he's a top 3 quarterback. We have Saquon Barkley, that's easily a top 3 running back. I would put Jameer Gibbs and Bijan Robinson over him.
You don't think Derrick Henry is better than him?
I think they're one of the same people. Obviously, Derrick Henry has better numbers, but that's also coming from a player that's been behind a horrible O-line almost his whole career. Saquon Barkley joined the Eagles 2 years ago. His first year, he had over 2,000 yards rushing under a good offensive line. I think if you put Saquon Barkley behind the Eagles' O-line his whole career, he would match Derrick Henry's numbers.
I don't know.
And then I know A.J. Brown, some people would call him a diva. Philly fans would call him a Philadelphia Eagles actual player. When he doesn't do good, he gets pissed off, which understandably. But I think A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith, that's a top 3 wide receiver duo. Devontae Smith, if A.J. Brown sadly gets traded, Devontae Smith will have to step up, and I think he will under our new offense. And then our defense, I mean, they've been top 3 defense for the last 4 years for a reason. But I just think that the Eagles are a better, well-rounded team than the Ravens, which has a choke artist at quarterback and a aging defense.
Aging who? Who's aging?
Marlon Humphrey. Obviously, you got young people like Kyle Hamilton, Patrick Queen at linebacker. But you also have JJP at edge rusher, which is aging. You have your D tackle. I can't pronounce his name.
Matabika?
Yeah, he's aging. He's like 29, 30. And then Derrick Henry's getting older. Lamar Jackson's playing style for what his playing style's with, he's getting older.
Well, I mean, Lamar doesn't even play like 2019 Lamar anymore. He passes the ball more.
Yeah.
He doesn't really even run anymore.
Do you think that's why the Ravens have not been doing as good?
No. We've been doing fine with him passing. We've been doing better with him passing, actually, because he's been able to be available more often when it's not running the ball every single play.
I feel like the Baltimore Ravens actually remind me as the Cowboys a little bit. They have a great quarterback. They have a respectable running back, or the Cowboys used to, and that's Zeke Elliott. And they have a defense that should be able to carry them through the postseason, but they never do, just like the Ravens. And the Ravens' defense actually crumbles like every playoff game, too. I mean, I've seen the Ravens team be up like 24-7, in the third quarter, and then all of a sudden they lose like 32-27. Not like it's part of your defense giving up that many points in the second half, but that's also your offense not producing enough.
I could see that, but that was back then when that never really happened. When we had Mike McDonald, we never really choked at all. But now, and then when we got Mr. Orr, I forget his first name, he actually is terrible, choking every single game. He was terrible. And then the offense just really hurt this whole year. Offensive line was terrible. And now we did lose our best O-lineman, which kind of sucks. That's what the draft's for. We're going to pick up people in the draft and then upgrade all the positions that we're missing in that.
And I will say this. Obviously, the Ravens got Lamar Jackson at, I believe, like the 29th pick in the first round.
No, we got the 14th pick this year.
14th pick. I thought he was a late round pick.
Oh, no, we got him. Yeah, we got him in like the 30th.
But obviously your team's middle of the pack, and it's kind of hard to draft good people in the middle of the pack. But we'll see what happens in this next NFL season. If the Eagles will actually step it up this year and win the Super Bowl, or if Lamar Jackson learns how to stop choking in the playoffs and learns how to win games.